In today's video, I can rebirth and Bee Swarm. There are a total of 5 times I can rebirth, and for each one, I'll need more and more honey alongside better gear, but the buffs I get will be insane. Each time I rebirth, I will lose all my honey, but I'll get insane pollen buffs and insane rewards. We're starting off on a brand new account, so let's claim the hive, hatch the basic egg as always, and let's actually check out the rebirth menu. So all I gotta do is walk here, and for this rebirth, I will actually need the propeller hat and 1 million honey, and the rewards I get will be 100 tickets, 1 diamond egg, and 4x honey day. So I'll literally get 4 times pollen capacity and convert rate from the first rebirth, but for now we gotta do some grinding and get the propeller hat. We got quite a bit of honey, so let's buy the backpack, the magnet, and some basic eggs. A basic egg, I should say, but that's all right because I'm already about to get the second. I'm gonna do some off-camera grinding until I get 10 bees and I'm able to afford the propeller hat. 5 bees, finally. We even got this demo bee. We got 1 demo bee for diversity. And there we go, we now have 10 bees. And I'm 1 step closer to my first rebirth. All right, and propeller hat is actually kind of pricey. We need pineapples, moon charms, and gumdrops, and also 2.5 million honey. So before we make our way up to that, let's cop a super scoopa. And the grind literally does not stop. Mantis, please die before you kill me. Thank you. Okay, I just micro-converted everything. And this backpack is exactly 50k, so now we can get this. Although I am left extremely poor. It's okay, I'll make back that honey a lot quicker. Boys, I have the honey to get the propeller hat. We just need a few more gumdrops. Okay, that should be enough. There we go. Propeller hat is now mine. And the only thing left to get is a little more honey. This should be just enough to literally get 1 million honey. Let's go. And now we can get ourselves the very first rebirth. Bro, there's literally the menu here. This is so weird to see, but it is a very interesting mechanic we had coded into this custom modded Bee Swarm. So yeah, cost is 1 million. And I get a bunch of insane buffs. So let's actually rebirth. And there we go. The first rebirth is done. I got the 100 tickets and diamond egg, and now we even have this honey day times 4, which gives 8x pollen capacity and convert rate. That's pretty OP. Dude, this is actually gonna make my life so much easier. So yeah, let's hatch my diamond egg. Shy bee! Yo, let's go. But there is one slight problem, and that's the fact that I now have 0 honey. And now let's check what else I need for the second rebirth. Okay, this one is a little more expensive. We need the porcelain mask and also 100 million honey. Yeah, with the 8,000 honey, that's gonna be quite tricky to get, but we'll make it work. So I guess first things first, we need to get 25 bees. That can't be that hard. Boys, with the tickets I got from rebirthing, I think I'm gonna buy some magic beans because I need the resources so bad to keep progressing. Wait. Bro! It literally wastes 1 if I'm not in the field. Okay, well, goodbye 20 tickets. I guess let's put 1 in bamboo. And this one actually plays down. That's good to know. I do have some loot multipliers on for fruits, just so this playthrough only takes like a week instead of a year. It's still gonna take me an awfully long time. But yeah, a lot of fruits incoming. Yes, sir. Very nice to see. Yo, werewolf, why is bro walking so stiff? Oh my god, I feel like bro's on some sort of registry. The not so nice people registry, if you get what I mean. Let's buy hiking boots and belt bag. Let's buy 1 and 2 more eggs. That gets me to 19 bees. Not quite 20, but it's not like I need 20 bees for anything. The ant challenge is broken. Only thing useful there, or near there, are the actual rebirths. We got a star jelly too, so let's gamble that. And I get a gifted Riley. Okay, I take that. Now we have a few normal jellies, and all of this is looking kind of like a scam. At least we get some more bee types, so I can use cannons and teleporters. Actually, teleporters. Who even uses those? Oh yeah. Dude, that 4x honey capacity is insane. Pollen multipliers from rebirthing. We should add this to the main game. Smash like if you want rebirths and Bee Swarm. Actually, that would kind of break the game. I feel like, especially if people lost all their honey just like here. But realistically, you could just spend all your honey, have just enough to rebirth, and then you just get free buffs without even losing much honey. Yeah, so hopefully that made sense. New moon sprout, new glitters and jellies. Dude, I love moon sprouts. They are so OP in this game. Okay, we got 1 jelly there. I see another star jelly on the ground here. Yay. And so many glitters I can use for crafting later. Oh, and also field boosting. I have 10 glitter, which isn't a lot, but let me demonstrate. So if I use 1 and I use another, there is 0 cooldown. So I could get a 4x field boost with glitter only. It's kind of OP. And I'm actually a big fan of that proponent of the game. But yeah, we got some badges to get. 67 tickets. Oh my god. I better not see a single timestamp. Well, more gambles incoming. That's not terrible. Actually, no, it is terrible, but it's a new B type. That is, okay, that's all right. And that, gift of Daisy, let's go. We get more move speed. I love move speed. I can also get the basic sprinkler. It's terrible, but it's better than nothing. And better than nothing is better than nothing. Did that make sense? Hopefully it did. It did in my mind. Now we have 21 bees and also a pumpkin badge, 2 actually. Now would be a good time to buy some jelly, even if it's not a lot. It's better than nothing. The bees I really don't want to have are useless things like this bumblebee. Okay, yeah, no, not bomber, not that. Fire. Okay, that's a little better. And I'm actually gonna go for a red hive today. I think that's the best course of action, especially with all the insane multipliers that we'll have. Okay, and we end off with a frosty. Bruh. I feel like my brain cells will frost away if I play any longer. But I have to. We gotta get Rebirth too. I got 2 basic eggs, and now we have 25 bees. And just 1 more jelly to use. And now, I can buy the glider and 1 more hive slot. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was a big waste of honey. I probably should have spent it on something a little better. But now I can grind in top field. And for the beekeeper's mask, oh, bro, what the heck? The pineapple's blocking it. We need 1 glitter, 3 glue. And what's that final thing? Okay, yeah, 5 enzymes. That shouldn't be that bad, alongside only 20 million honey. I mean, come on. We could do that. Also, beekeeper's boots is pretty cheap, but the most expensive thing, in my opinion, early on are royal jellies. It literally costs 10 million honey worth of jelly. So 1 million honey jelly to craft 1 small thing, like an extract or enzyme or an oil. So if you think about it, something like beekeeper's boots costs at a minimum like 125 million honey, including all the jellies you have to buy for the extracts and oils. So yeah, it's not the best deal of all time, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We can cop a few jellies, and you know what? Even though I need these for crafting, I will just gamble them all. Because I believe if I spend these on my hive, I will make the honey back a lot quicker. Baby bee! We take that. Bro, look at all these bomber bees I have. Yeah, let's get rid of some of them. Carpenter! And I just got scammed. It's okay though. We're 1 step closer to an OP hive. Now we can do a little leveling. So for all the bees that aren't leveled up yet. And hive is all level 5 or more. Oh, honey badge. Yay. It's pretty nice. Guys, it's the next day. A new day is a new opportunity to do great things in life, like play Bee Swarm. And finally, we have an update. Something great. Great news for the ARX viewers. We got new earmuffs. Yeah, so for those who don't know, this earmuff is literally kind of broken. Yeah, so it just falls off super easily. It literally fell off mid-video for me. Dude, this thing is literally so cooked. It's just falling apart. Oh, yeah, and okay. I'm bidding this off for $500. All right. Okay, new earmuffs. These have a little less holes. I'm talking, it's a lot more muffled. But anyway, the grind continues. Let's get the golden rake. Let's get another hive slot. And also the Mondo belt bag. Now we have a lot more capacity and a lot more pollen collection. And I need to hatch 1 more bee. Boink. Oh, dude, I need 2 eggs. Okay, well, for now, I only have 1, and we're only gonna gamble on 1. Diamond bee! That's actually all right. We'll take it. Got ourselves another egg, and 5 more jellies to gamble with. Okay, that's kind of a scam. Oh, and 1 more magic bean. Okay, I'll definitely use that. I need jellies, I need tickets, and star treats and mythic eggs, but I doubt I'll get those. Or I'm just going straight for jelly, bro. That is the most valuable thing to me. And I have a plan. I'm poor, and I don't want to be poor. So to become a little less poor, we're gonna do a little boosting. Can I use the fuel booster? Rose. Okay, that is perfect. We can also craft the red guard, and I can upgrade to the red porta hive, not the blue one. People get really mad at me sometimes for doing that. You guys are spared today from the extra pain and suffering. I'm not, though. And now I will craft 1 red extract. I have just enough jelly to do this for the boost. And I have a few glitters too. So yeah, we're just literally wasting all my resources on this 1 boost to make as much honey as possible. So yeah, let's oil up. Diddy oil, red extract, and I'm ready to boost and make quadrillions of honey, because that's obviously what I'm going to make. And scorpions, please die, because you're about to kill me if you don't die. I'll see you guys when the boost is done. We made quite a bit of honey, 173 million to be exact. And let's see if I have enough to rebirth. I think that is what we should definitely go for right now. Okay, so for the mask, I still need 3 glues and 5 enzymes. All right. So in total, we will need 80 jelly. So let's buy exactly that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. 8. All right. 5 enzymes, 3 glues, and now I need a little more honey. I think approximately like 50 million more honey should do. That'll cover the cost of the mask plus a rebirth, and from that we'll actually get some insane rewards. I kind of forgot what it gives, but it's gonna be kind of crazy. We can finally afford beekeeper's mask. Yes, sir. I could also buy porcelain dipper, but no, that's too expensive. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna buy 1 more hive slot. Actually, no, we'll buy 2 more hive slot because it's pretty cheap, and I still have 129 million to get my second rebirth. Rebirth 2 out of 5 is about to be complete. I'm not excited for what's to come after. Bro, this Nuke the Pro is going to take so long. But anyway, what? Requires blue porta hive? Man, is the game really making me become a blue backpacker? All right, well, it's kind of a cringe scam. Anyway, yeah, blue porta hive, there it is. Why specifically a blue portal hive? I don't know. Daddy on it just loves trolling, I guess. But yeah, now we can rebirth. 3, 2, 1, and yo! Okay, there we go. 200 tickets, 1 mythic egg, and then 1 star tree. Oh my, dude, that's actually really good. And now the resources are insane. I also have 400 tickets, which is almost enough for a tabby bee. Wait, I have 25 honey. I forgot. I lose all my honey as soon as I rebirth. Well, anyway, we got some badges to claim. And I'm gonna save up for the tabby bee, but we can use the mythic egg right now. 3, 2, 1. Yo, fuzzy balls! That's probably the best bee I could have gotten. Okay, so I guess the plan remains the same. We just grind and boost now with a blue portal hive, unfortunately. And I need to make back my honey. But now I have 12x pollen capacity and convert rate. So it's just honey day times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. So yeah, that makes sense. Trust. And yeah, we're gonna grind and become rich and get tickets and get tabby bee, and things are gonna be great. After a little more grinding, let's cop porcelain dipper. I can't actually afford the porcelain portal hive, but that's all right. I did get myself 500 tickets from all the grinding and all the badges I got. So now let's probably cop the best bee for me, which is the tabby bee. That's gonna be insane. So yeah, let's hatch this bad boy. And now we can even gift it with a 1-star tree I got. Very nice. Yeah, the reason I like tabby is because it gives critical power. And yeah, that is actually really good. And for the next rebirth, I will actually need the honey mask and the porcelain portal hive. And it will also cost 1 billion honey, which will probably be the hardest part of this. But from that, I'll get 500 tickets, 2 star treats, and 2 mythic eggs, and 8x honey day. So long story short, it's gonna be pretty OP. We have quite a long way to get there, though. Oh, legendaries, bro! Well, don't mind if I do. This will really help. We got some pretty good rewards. Let's get some moon amulets. Oh, that's actually good. 1 instant conversion, so I get 1% more honey. Great. Let's get silver soakers. And now let's see the damage I will need to do to my budget to actually get honey mask. Okay. That is a lot. First off, we need 100 million honey for the treats, 500 million honey for the oils, 250 mil for the enzymes, and 5 gold eggs. Brother. And the gold eggs are going to be another 250 tickets. That is pretty much an event bee that I will be spending solely on gold eggs. Well, if I'm going to be doing this much grinding, I might as well make the best upgrades I can. Like, for example, get this elite blue guard. All I need is some blue extracts. And I'll do the same thing with a red. And now we grind. I think the first thing I will actually grind for is a porcelain portal hive. And then I also need the hiking boots. How expensive are those to get? Let me explore real quick. Wait, bro, what? Why are they so expensive? 5 oil and 3 in red blue extract and 15 mil honey. So that's another 100 million honey I need. All right. I guess there's only one thing to do, and that's to grind for that. And we can get the boots. W's in the chat. Next up, we need 250 mil honey for the portal hive. And now we can get the portal hive. Base gug. And now we got 30 bees. Baby bee. We take that. Gifted bomber. You know what? That star jelly was kind of dog water. I do not want a gifted bomber, but I do want a bronze star amulet. Yes, sir. Wait, that kind of sucks. Let me get another. All right, that's a little better. I did some crafting. Now I have 25 enzymes and 46 oils, and we're getting super close to the honey mask. Only thing I need are the treats, a few more oils, and a bunch more gold eggs, for which I don't need that many tickets, only a few. Although there are a few easy badges I can get, like pineapple and bamboo and pumpkin and cactus. Bro, all this is super easy. High tier fields with minimal pollen. We got that. I'll make honey in the process and I'll get tickets. Oh, oil. Okay, that helps. I need that. Let's get some treats for the honey mask, of course. All right, let's get us some more oils. And we have everything except gold eggs. But luckily, I'm rich. So I could buy 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 gold eggs. Yeah, all my tickets are kind of gone now. But that's okay, because at least now I can craft myself the honey mask. And let's pull up to the rebirth machine. I remember I need 1 billion honey, but I forgot if I need anything else. Maybe it was just the porcelain portal hive. Oh, dude, yeah, all I need is just 1 billion honey. Let's grind for that real quick. Actually, before I grind, let's buy 2. Nah, let's do 3 more hive slots. That'll make grinding a lot easier. Carpenter, jelly gone, bruh. We got the gold gushers, slight upgrades, but they'll all matter in the long run. Yo, gifted baby bee! I just got this piece of crap. Actually, no, it's actually good. Probably. Not sure. Anyway, I made myself 1 billion honey. It's a lot, and we can rebirth. What is this, the 4th one? Anyway, I got the honey mask, got the portal hive. Let's rebirth. 3, 2, 1. My honey's gone. Next one literally costs 100 billion. Oh my god. And for that, we'll need gummy mask, the crimson and the cobalt guards, and also the coconut canister. Brother. All right, well, that is gonna be pain and suffering. But let's see what I got. 2 mythic eggs, 2 star treats, a crap ton of tickets. I will definitely take that. So let's go ahead and pre-buy the photon Photon Bee, and now all of my tickets are gone. But I still have a star treat to gift my Photon Bee when I actually save up enough honey for another hive slot. For now, I'm a little too poor for that, and we will need to start locking in on Crimson Cobalt, and we'll need to lock in on the endgame guards and the gummy mask, which will not be easy. All right, let's get 1 and 2, and you know what? Why not 3 hive slots? And I'm gonna just snipe a mythic egg up here. Hopefully that's the right hive slot, and there we go. Vector! Bro, Vector is honestly one of the best bees you can get early on. The triangulates are insane. And another? Okay. That's cool. And we also have the Photon Bee egg and 2 star treats. So I'm gonna give Photon Bee and also the Vector. Was that a good idea? I'm not sure. Hopefully. If not, then my bad. Oops. Well, let's try gifting the other one. Oh, dude. Okay, well, my sunflower seeds are gone, but now we have 2 gifted Vectors. Nice. All right. This is going to cost at a minimum 1.7 billion honey. I guess let's start with the hardest thing, the red extracts. And we can only craft 59 because I don't have more jellies, but that's good enough. Let me tell you guys, this triangulate is kind of OP. Millions of pollen and honey every single triangulate. With all the honey and the riches I got, it's surely not easy spending it all, but I make it work. A billion honeys going straight to jelly. All right, we got all the red extracts we need. Dude, I have 0 sunflower seeds. What the helly? All right, well, sprout time. And there's one right here. Very convenient. Oh, dude, this is a moon sprout. At least I can get glitter. I definitely need that for crafting. Star jellies. All right, magic bean. The grind begins for the sunflower seeds. I guess I somehow did not get a single sunflower seed. Like, what? Bro, it's literally not giving me sunflower seeds. Like, what? Okay, bug is fixed. I got sunflower seeds. When I gifted that one bee, the game glitched and literally gave me thousands of negative sunflowers. So I had to do a bunch of sprouts to get them back. Oh, what did I need? Oh, oil. I guess that is the only thing I can craft with sunflowers. And we needed like 50 of it. Are you guys proud of me? I'm not using an auto clicker today. Only my finger. My finger is actually faster than the auto clicker. Better than all these clankers. No AI can replace me. But yeah, we can craft the Crimson Guard. And that is just 1 out of the 4 items that I need for the next rebirth. Let's see what we need for the blue guard. We need enzymes, blue extracts, and stingers. Well, I can actually craft out the blue extracts I need right now because I have the jelly too. We only need 100, so that won't be that bad. All right, let's go. And now for the enzymes, I probably can't craft that many. Yeah, only 13. But if I spend the rest of my honey on jelly, I'll be able to get the enzymes that I need. Bee Swarm is just an illusion that you're making progress. In reality, you make money, you spend your money to get other things. So it's like a pyramid scheme. You never really come out on top. Anyway, we got all the enzymes we need. Bro, only thing I need is stingers and I guess honey because I did go poor from buying all that jelly. All right, we can now get Cobalt Guard. Too easy. Honeycomb Bell. I think I'm just gonna skip this. It costs a lot of glue and I still need to get the gummy mask and the coconut canister. So like, I have better things to spend my resources on. Let's also cop the vicious bee. Dude, I will actually need this thing so much if I plan on getting the coconut canister because I will need to kill the crab and that's not gonna be easy. So let's also spend a bunch of honey on treats and a little more on jelly so I can gamble more with my hive and make it better. Shit, I don't know if I'll even gamble. I might just spend it on resources because we all know I'm gonna need so many of those. What is a trash can who I can replace? Probably this cool bee. It's kind of useless. Okay, now we have vicious bee and you will get 50,000 treats. Okay, that gets it to level 9. That's like nothing, bruh. But 1,500 treats does get a bee to, okay, only level 6. How about like 2,000 treats? Does it get it to level 7? Yes, it does. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my entire hive to level 7 and then give some steroids to vicious bee so that thing can actually lock in and kill the crab for me. All right, there we go. Most hive is now level 7 and I'm gonna just give the rest of the treats to vicious bee. He deserves it. Actually, no, not really, but I'm gonna still give it to him. And let's also get it to level 10. Okay, perfect. Real question is, can I actually kill the coconut crab? If I can, life is on easy mode. If I can't, then we are in a lot of trouble. Okay, bees, I believe in you. And we are doing minimal damage. So as long as I stay alive, we should be being chilling. Okay, coconut crab kind of locked out, so that's good for me. Oh, no, he awoke from the dead. Bro got dementia for a second, but now he's back. No, bro! Oh my god, I killed it, but I died. All right, well, hopefully I can actually pick up the loot in time before it despawns, so it'd be pretty chill guy. Okay, look at all this stuff, and it is actually amplified by a lot, so that's good. Token links, do you exist? What's so freaking ever? Because so much is despawning, bro. Token link! Help, please. Okay, well, that was a terrible looting sesh, but now I know what I need for the coconut canister. A lot of honey, 150 red and blue extracts, and 150 tropical drinks. Too easy. And then obviously 500 coconuts, or 500. I forgot how many I need. Whatever. But to get the tropical drinks, it's not as simple as straight up crafting them. There are like 3 things that go into making them, which is just so painful. Okay, yeah, you see 2 enzymes, 2 oils, and then 10 coconuts for a single one. And I need 150. Yeah, this game is fun. Honestly, I'm not gonna get anywhere with my current hive, so I'm just gonna grind for hours. As long as it takes to get my hive to a good level, probably like level 10 or something, maybe level 11. Yeah, because right now, it is complete dookie dog water. And we also have 10 star jellies to improve my quality of life. Okay, Gifted Shy, we don't already have that, so I guess I'll keep it. Gifted Brave, that's garbage. Trash, good, trash. Commander, okay, that's not trash. And Gifted Bubble. Let's get the Silver Star Amulet. Bro, this is so much better than before. Capacity, critical chance, instant conversion. But I don't really want the convert rate. I already have way more than enough. Okay, that is a little bit better. Oh, that is so good. 5 instant conversion, pollen, critical chance. Hell yeah, we're taking that. And give me free oil. Nice. Dude, how much is a mask? I think that 250 glues is kind of covered by the enzymes. 100 enzymes separately, 100 oils, and 100 glitters. So not terrible. It is cheaper than the coconut canister, in my opinion. So after leveling my hive, that's what we'll go for. Hopefully grinding for a better hive doesn't take too long. It took too long. I am excited to share all the upgrades we have made. And we're about to make even more by buying billions and billions of honey worth of jelly. We now have a full level 10 hive, which isn't much, but something. And I'm proud of it. So let's start rolling required gifteds. I do actually want to start optimizing my hive so we're going to get rid of all the garbage blue bees. Okay, rad. We need that. And I am going to go for a red hive. But that's the end goal for now. I just need the gold star amulet. That's going to be OP. And to get that as fast as possible, we're gambling jellies. Okay, I've already gotten all this, bro. Hello? Can we like get something that's not a complete scam? Gifted Bumble. That gives capacity. We'll keep it. He's allowed to stay. Okay, I pretty much got every single type of bee that's not legendary or mythic that's gifted. So now let's do until legendary and require gifted. This is obviously never gonna go wrong. Okay, that's not bad. And okay, all my jelly is gone. We have a bomber bee. That is how quickly things can go wrong. Oh, I need 2 more types of gifted bees to actually get anywhere in life. Let's try gifting with blueberries. That took 8,100. What about fuzzy bee? Let's make it gifted. Yo, 15,000 pineapples. God damn, that's a lot, but I'll take it. We now got 2 more gifted bee types, so we can get the gold star amulet. Crazy upgrades incoming. Okay, that's bad. That is bad. That is bad. That is pretty bad. I'll take that, actually. No instant conversion, but that's all right. I will instantly convert with the power of manifestation. And the rest of my money will be spent on jellies to start working towards the gummy mask. As far as I recall, we need extracts and a ton of glue. All right, for now, I can only craft 76 glues, but I'll take that. Better than nothing. And you know what? Clicking by hand is boring and too hard. It takes too much effort. We're using an auto clicker. And I do know I'm gonna need a crap ton of extracts for crafting, not just for the gummy mask. So I'll just max these out. And wait, did I run out of jelly? Seriously? Bruh. Okay, well, I'm poor again. That's how quickly you can go poor in Bee Swarm. B-Game does that sometimes. You grind for hours, and then all your grind progress is gone in 2 seconds. Very fun. I recommend everyone plays this game. It's very fun and not torturous whatsoever. Okay, we got some more resources and a bunch more jelly to craft with. And now we can craft the blue extracts that I so desperately need. 276. It's kind of crazy that I pretty much have the exact same amount of red and blue extracts. The resources somehow end up balancing out in the long run. The averages do be averaging. Anyway, let's go here. Can I buy the gummy mask? No, I can't, because I still need freaking... Bro! Wait, I'm dumb. Okay, so I was completely wrong. I was crafting the completely wrong resources. We actually need not 100 glue, but 250. 100 enzymes and 100 oils. So yeah, I kind of wasted a lot of my stuffs on the extracts. I think I was looking at the gummy boots. That's what actually costs the extracts. Yeah, I'm so poor. We're gonna have to do sprouts again. I need resources and I need fruits. Sunflower seeds and pineapples, more importantly, for the crafting, because we need the oils and enzymes. Oh, and we got some on the ground too. That's pretty nice. All right, enzymes, oil, and we got the glues as well. All right, gummy mask time. About time. What the f? 500 glues. It must be bugged. It's the gummy boots overlay. I have everything except the honey. Bro, it's always something that I need. Yo, I can get a gummy bee. Let's go. And I can also get myself the gummy mask. Finally. One more thing left, and that's the canister. But let's quickly upgrade my quality of life, and I have not once bought tickets in this run. And the thing is, your first 500 tickets are pretty much free. It's only 400 million honey, so let's buy that. Next one is 39 billion, which still isn't that bad, considering I now have gummy mask. But yeah, let's get some hive slots. Holy crap, bro. I can buy a lot. How many is that? 7 hive slots? Bruh. Okay, well, not gonna complain. We need 6 6 basic eggs. And then my 7th basic egg is my gummy bee. Let's go. Very nice. And now we keep gambling. Okay. That's not the settings I need. I need gifted, legendary, and literally 15,000 jellies gone. Freaking frick, man. What the helly? All right, so now let's cop Crimson and Cobalt Bee. 2 more bee types. All right, we're gonna gift them later when I'm a little less poor. All right, one way to make progress now. That's the grind for the cancer and then rebirth. I don't know if there's another rebirth after this. I could be wrong. There might be. Okay, so tropical drinks. We have the extracts. We just need tropical drinks. 150. Let's go for that and figure out everything else after. Okay, the expensive part comes. How many of these tropical drinks? I can only craft 12 tropical drinks. Bruh. All right, well, let's max out the enzymes that I can actually craft. Maybe not max out, but I'm gonna need at least 500 of them. And I can only craft 250. What about oil? I can also only craft around 250. And that correlates to 38 tropical drinks. Well, in total, 56 down, too many more to go. And we need pineapples. We got a few seeds and pineapples. So let's max out on the oil again. Finally, I can craft all the tropical drinks I need. Hey, let's go. I can't buy the coconut canister because I need honey. Well, coconut dispenser doesn't even give me anything because that is not built in yet. I'm just going to do some off-camera grinding and coconut and get the honey I need. Very fun grinding coming. I also want to show something off real quick. I got a cat plushie as a present for someone. And yeah, so this thing's a little long. Bro. Holy crap, bro. This is the longest cat I've ever seen. It's alive, don't worry. Boys, we can finally get the coconut canister. I think that's the last thing we need for the rebirth, except the honey, of course. Man, I get everything. And then the honey is what really gets me. Yep, we got everything. 100 billion honey is all I need. I've grinded a very long time. Now we can finally rebirth for 100 billion honey. I am losing like 2 billion, but it's okay. The rewards I get are insane. 5-star treats, 5 mythic eggs, 1500 tickets, 10x honey days. So yeah, let's rebirth. And there we go. We got all the stuff I just listed off. And I start with 0 honey again. Well, that's a shame. Good thing I still have this fuel boost so we can keep grinding. Bees, lock in. Wait, actually, you know what? Since I have these star treats, I have a whole 5. I gotta gift my hive. Things like this gummy bee. I think Crimson and Cobalt would probably... Actually, no, not Cobalt. It's a blue bee. Only Crimson. And now I can buy out the rest of the event bees. And by the rest, I mean Festa bee. That is the only other bee I can actually buy that works. And we can replace it for the stupid gifted rascal. And now we have a not so stupid gifted Festa bee and 5 mythic eggs, which I have to hatch. But before I hatch it, we need to get more hive slots. All right, 2 more hive slots. That's all I can afford. And that'll get me to 46 bees. We are almost at a 50 beehive, which will soon be pretty endgame. Okay, precise. Let's go. That's OP. And also, tadpole. I will actually go ahead and gift a tadpole. Only took 13,000 blueberries. Same with the precise bee. I think it's worth to gift it. And nice. Too easy. I guess I have so many mythic eggs. I might as well just hatch them. I don't need this bomber bee. Okay, another vector. We are getting a good composition for a red hive. Buoyant. I'm gonna go straight up and just gift this thing. All right, that was pretty cheap. What else do I not need? I guess this honeybee, it's useless. Another vector. Bruh. Wait, do I need anything else for any more rebirths? Dude, wait. Hold up. There is one more rebirth. It is literally free, but I need the Supreme Star Amulet. That's all I need. And the rewards are 5,000 tickets and 5 gifted mythic eggs. Damn, dude. That's the best one by far. And probably the hardest as well, which is why it's gonna take so long. So to actually get to that goal as quick as possible, let's start gambling for mythic bees, which we will need to progress. And okay, that is not a good start. I would have preferred an actual mythic bee to start with, but we have a little honey left to gamble, so it's not over till it's over. Okay, vector. Bro, will I only get vector bees? Hello? Oh, and bumblebees. I guess those are the 2 things that we'll get. And we can finally get the Diamond Star Amulet. This is the only one I'm able to roll because I am a little bit poor, and it's actually pretty good. I will definitely take it. All right. This is an infinite cycle of boosting, getting gear, rebirthing, but I have 1 more rebirth left. There is 0, nothing, nada after the Supreme Star Amulet. So, after I get enough honey to become not poor, we will get max gear and get ourselves the Supreme Star Amulet. We need some glues to craft with. That is definitely not enough. Okay, that should be enough glues. We can also cop 50 glitter. Dude, I think I accidentally glittered. Now I have 99. And that is... Wait, what? I need 250 glitter for the gummy boots? Brother, okay. I was not prepared for that. This playtime is miserable. 6 hours, 30 minutes. And the last 2 days, brother. I hate this. Actually, no, I don't. This is like my gerb. Yeah, so I got a few sprouts. Now we're just gonna spam them so I can get glitter. Oh, there's a final glitter. Okay. Now we have 250 of them. Oh, of course. I need the honey. We got it. The honey for the gummy boots. Let's cop. Wait. Wait, bro, let me buy the gummy boots. What the heck? Am I missing something? Oh, what? I swear I had 250 glitter. Now I have 249. How did that happen? No clue. This game just loves scammering sometimes. If a few glitter's all I need, I will gladly craft some. Boink! We now got the gummy boots, finally! And I still have the Mondo bag. That is pretty impressive, let me tell you. Now we grind. Next goal, level the hive. I want it to be level 15 and a few more bees. I have 46, so I can definitely get a few more hive slots while they are on the cheaper side. All right, we got another hive slot, and I will gamble it to a mythic bee. Okay, we don't want that. I want precise or spicy. I still don't have a single spicy bee, bro. Come on. Okay, I guess I'll keep it, but spicy bee, please. That's not it. Yes, finally. And now we can actually gift this idiot. Too easy. And I got a crap ton of treats as well, which will get my entire hive to level 13. Or actually, wait. If I do 1.5 million treats a bee, that gets it to 14. Now, if I do 3 million treats a bee, that's level 15. All right, we're just gonna do that. Might as well just expedite the process, get a few bees to level 15, boost more, and then get some more to level 15. And I don't know why I'm not doing my mythics. I should do all my mythic bees and event bees first, level 15. They are obviously the best. They're what's gonna make me the most honey as quickly as possible. Why are these vectors ungifted? Well, not anymore. They're all gifted now. Precise, spicy, and a scam. We're upgrading the hive again. Most of it is level 15, luckily. So now we just need a crap ton of precise and spicy bees. I'm getting rid of ball singer. I don't really need the vicious bee. Bro, how did I just waste that much jelly? That was like 200 billion honey worth of jellies. I have a lot more capacity, a lot more pollen collection. Making honey now is super easy. All right, let's get 1 and 2 more hive slots. Okay, let's get some red extracts because I want to go for the demon mask to craft this. All right, so 250 red extracts, enzymes, glues, stingers. Man, I need glues and enzymes for everything. Oh, I already got enzymes, but whatever. Might as well craft these. I do need glues though, and we will max out on these because I also need it for the petal belt and the petal wand coming soon in theaters near you. All right, demon mask, it is now mine. We are one step closer to the red hive I have been aspiring to be. All right, petal wand. For the petal belt, I need some more star jellies and glitters. Couldn't be that bad.
2,000 years later.
All right, we got star jellies and the glitter, and now we have petal belt. Coconut belt is still broken, so I don't believe I can get it. But now I'm pretty much fully endgame. We just need to get a few more bees to get 50, more specifically 3 more hive slots, and then the dark scythe. Now, some resources like caustic waxes and the hard waxes and the smoothies are pretty much impossible to get. 2 more eggs for the collection, and a lot more gambles for the collection too. Okay, tadpole, we will give that for baby love. Okay, give me some spices though, for real. Okay, I guess precise, we take that. Bro, what can I replace? It's garbage. Exhausted, that's terrible, and demo, which I got from gambling, is terrible. I'm gonna just get like a million jellies before I attempt to gamble again. This is way too annoying, going back and forth, and I don't know why I'm going spider. I'm not a white hive anymore with my gummy mask. I am an insane red hive with a demon mask, and we will make quadrillions of honey here. A lot of gambling incoming. 1 trillion honey worth of jellies. Let's go. We have a million jellies. The entire hive is getting transformed right now. Bro! All right. It's time to get the final hive slot. 50 bees is now my possession. Actually, no, not yet. I need 1 more egg first. And I do have 2 star treats, and one of them is going straight to my basic bee. I don't know why it took me that long to get a gifted basic, but it did. Now I have one. Great. And we have a few trillions left over for the treats. Or bees going straight to level 17. Yes, sir. And now there is actually this button, the dark scythe items, because a lot of the resources, like the waxes, are impossible to get. So let me just grab this. And it just gives me everything I need, like the vials, which are also possible to get myself the dark side. Only thing left is unfortunately the honey. And I'm saying unfortunately, but it's not gonna take that long to get. I am pretty pro at this game. There we go. Dark scythe is now mine, and I'm pretty much endgame. Only thing left is the Supreme Star Amulet, and then to Rebirth. SSA, here I come. Oh, bro, this is gonna take a while. Dog water. Well, now we have the Scorching Star and a Star Cell double passive, and I need to get a level 20 hive. Pepper Patch boost time. This is gonna be OP. First time using the dark scythe too. The hive isn't very optimized, however. I mean, I still have a few garbage bees like Carb, Baby, Shocked Bee, Rage Bee. Yeah, like, I don't need these things, but I still do, because I'm poor. 2 trillion honey is poor. You heard it yourself, folks. The lag. Holy crap. I've lagged the game out. Bruh, that's unlucky. But I did forget one thing. As soon as I got the SSA, I could actually rebirth. There is no honey requirement, so let's do exactly that. 3, 2, 1. I have rebirth for my final pollen multiplier, or 40x pollen capacity and convert rate, 5,000 tickets, and 5 gifted mythic eggs. You know what? I'm just gonna gamble all these, and I've literally reached max rebirths in modded bee swarm. This was kind of fun. Okay, gifted point. I already have that. That's a scam. That's a little bit less of a scam, but albeit still a scam. And yeah, that is definitely a scam. Gifted spicy. I'll take that. This was a lot of fun. fun, and rebirthing is a very interesting mechanic. And even though I have, quite a bit of lifetime honey, we have 0 currently. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and sub, and tell me in the comments what you think of rebirths. Is it a viable system for beast form? I'd love to hear what you guys have to think. Join my Discord, link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.